है आज we're gonna watch video motivational videos, the videos based on the story about success, the video that is based on about some kind of achievement, the video that is being given by some celebrities, superstars, Nobel Prize winners, उहाँहरूले बोलेको केही अलि सनसनीपूर्ण राम्रा टच्ची खालको टच्ची भनेको मनलाई छुने राम्रो अङ्ग्रेजी भएको केही भिडियोजहरू हामी हेर्छौँ आजको अध्यायमा. Today Friday, and for your kind information, we are having the class as per the rules and regulation. We never deviate away from rules and regulation. हामी rules and regulation बाट भाग्न सक्दैनौँ. तसर्थ हरेक दिन हामीले स्केच गरेको जस्तो प्लानिङ जस्तो हामीले कक्षा सञ्चालन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. So you guys have your brace condition. सबैजना तम तयार रहनुहोस्. म भिडियोजहरू देखाउने पहल गर्छु. अरू जोइन हुने क्रम जारी छ. We are here only 10 or 11 people right now. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'll come right back. Okay, friends. Now welcome back. Now today we are trying to watch a video. म तपाईँहरूलाई नेपालीको एउटा पिक्चर देखाउँछु त्यसमा सब टाइटलहरू पनि छ मिठो स्वरमा वर्णन गरिएको छ नेपालको पिक्चर नेपाल कस्तो देश हो बेसिकली वेस्टर्न साइड नेपालको पश्चिम साइड कस्तो रहेको छ दुरावस्था दुरावस्था भनेको काइन्ड अफ पथेटिक सिचुएसन okay of Nepali how they are just being financially deprived financially कसरी वञ्चित हुनु परेको छ how the people are making a cluster कसरी उनीहरूले solidarity and humanity कायम गरेको छ despite having lots of turmoil lots of problem like political instability financial loss failure in the job and many more so this video length is only 15 minutes है 15 मिनटको लेन्थ छ त्यसपछि अर्को भिडियो पनि तपाईहरुलाई पट्यार नलाओस् भनेर चाहिँ अर्को अर्को भिडियोहरु पनि हामी हेर्छौं है यो भिडियो एकदम राम्रो खालको छ चौपडी प्रथा है पश्चिममा चाहिँ चौपडी प्रथाले चाहिँ एकदम बीजारोपण गरेको छ अहिले पनि चौपडी प्रथा जतिसुकै हामीले सोशल इभिलहरु लाइक gambling prostitution women trafficking something about gender discrimination right and झुमा प्रथा विभिन्न प्रथाहरू छ हुन त स्ल्याबरी भनेको दासत्व प्रथाहरू सिद्धिसक्यो we don't have such train and tradition which used to let women die jumping into the fire like sati pratha त्यस्तो चलनहरू हटिसक्यो तै पनि यो प्रथाले अहिले पनि जरो गाडेको देखिन्छ विशेष गरी पश्चिम भूभागमा है यसको सेरोफेरोमा रहेर हामीले यो भिडियो हेर्छौं सो हाम्रो कोर इन्टेन्सन भनेको दुईटा कुरा एउटा look over the picture video because a single picture and video is more than the 1,000 words एउटा भनाइ नै छ एउटा असल भिडियो असल तस्बिरले हजार शब्दभन्दा बढी कुराको जानकारी दिन्छ तसर्थ यो भिडियो हेरेर तपाई विभिन्न कुराहरू तपाईले बुझ्न सक्नुहुन्छ ओहो नेपालको स्थिति यस्तो रहेछ र त्यहाँ लेखेको अंग्रेजी है अंग्रेजी पनि हाम्रो प्रधान मुख्य विषयको रूपमा रहेको छ तपाईहरु त्यसलाई पनि पढ्नु होला र यति भन्दै म भिडियो पेश गर्छु 15 मिनेट त्यसपछि हामी अर्को भिडियो हेर्छौं केही प्रश्नहरू छ केही छ भने तपाईले सोध्नु होला थ्यांक यू अन्सु
A secure country among the Himalayas. Nepal, a secure country among the Himalayan region of South Asia. Over 80% of Nepalis practice Hinduism. Religion and religious practices play an important role in the daily life, culture, and society of Nepal. In Nepal, out of the 7 provinces, 2 severely lag behind the rest in terms of overall development and gender equality. It is estimated that in the far west Acham district, over 95% of women, including girls, are forced to follow menstrual exile, natively known as Chaupadi. Today, I am in the rural village of Acham district where menstruation to this day is still a taboo. Acham, a predominantly rural region with an agricultural-based economy record. The district has the lowest literacy rate for both male 46% and female 37% according to UNICEF's 2016 record. Here, it is believed that the gods get angry if the practice of Chaupadi is violated. Bhashuban is a remote village in the foothills of Himalaya, located deep in the forest. Here, women and girls are exiled for 5 to 6 days in their periods on cowsheds or mud huts made separately for them called Chaupadi. It is believed that the menstruating female is impure and brings bad luck. Not just exiled, They are barred from touching items ranging from religious idols, milk products, cattle, and many other things.
किन बाघ किन आउने त्यो
खै अब होइन देउता बलिदा देउता ड्याममै छन् त
देउता रिसाएर
अझ त्यहाँ उदा उदा देउता छैन यहाँबाट धेरै हुन्छ देउता
ए
मान्छेको यहाँ घर घर देउता छैन हेर त्यस्तो लागि बोका क्या अल भुजी खानु भने लेक भुजी खानु अल भुजी बस्नु औल निका जसा तसैले बस्नु लिएर निका मान्छेले
कति दिन बस्नुहुन्छ
हजुर
कति दिन बस्नुहुन्छ त्यो गोठमा
गोठमा पान्दैन गइकन पान्दैन अब छोरीले छ दिन नत्र अब छोरीलाई पनि पानिदिन्छ खान लाग्यो
कस्तो कस्तो
साप आउन छुयो भएपछि
ए छुई भएपछि साप आउँछ
हजुर कोही देउताका ख्याल हुन त हुनु सब देउताका ख्याल हुनु त्यो चाहिँ साप आइदिन्छ
अन्तारी छाउपरि गोठेर कहाँबाट घर
उठी
ए सापै आउने
साप पनि आउने देउता पनि आउने देउता साप भइखेर छल आउनु के गर्ने
This is one of the many mud huts where she spends her menstruation period along with her children. In 2017, the Nepal government had passed a law against these practices and punishing those who forces anyone to exile during menstruation. Culprits faces up to 3 months of jail and a fine of 3,000 rupees.
क्या भन्छ यहाँ छाउछुट भएको त्यो बाघ साप गुनो नाति गोठे बसिन बाख्ना गोरु सब खाइदिन
के बाघले साप पनि आउँछ
औ आउन अघिल्ला यहाँ खाना खायो ती बजेका 6 बाख्ना बाघहरूले गोठे राखे
गोठेबाट
औ यो गायो बाख्ना सब मार्नाका गोठे
ए कस्तो देउता रिसाएर त्यस्तो
औ देउता त होला त सर्न
देउता रिसायो भने त्यस्तो हुन्छ
औ
हजुरहरू पनि जानुहुन्छ छाउमा
औ हामी छ भेटे गोठे जान
ए
कोही गया खाना उठे सबै गोठे बस्ने म पनि गोठे जानु
ए गोठमा गयो भने त्यस्तो प्रब्लम गाह्रो हुँदैन हजुरहरूलाई
के हुनु हुनु त त्यो अब औ
हजुर गोठो गयो भने चाहिँ देउता रिसाउनुहुन्न
ना छाडो
डर लाग्दैन हजुरहरूलाई त्यस्तो बस्न बाहिर गोठमा
लाग्दैन उठे
लाग्दैन
ना अनि के छ त गोठ क्या लागला
छोराछोरी हजुरको छोरीहरू भयो भने पनि गोठैमा
औ दुध खाने बच्चा गोठ जाने
ए दुध खाने बच्चा नि गोठमै बस्नुपर्छ
औ
सुत्केरी हुँदा नि त्यो गोठैमै बस्नुपर्छ
असुत गर्न गएका छैन गोठ
दुध खाने बच्चा चाहिँ ऊ पनि सँगै सुत्नुपर्छ हजुर
औ
कति दिनसम्म सुत्नु
हामी 5 दिनसम्म अवस्था हौ गोठ
Chowpadi was outlawed by the Supreme Court of Nepal as early as 2005, but the tradition had survived and is slow to change.
कहाँ कहाँ आगो बाल्ने कहाँ ए त्यसमा आगो बालेर बस्ने खोइ देखाउ त त्यो ए यो आगो बाल्ने यो आगो किन बाल्छन्
राति ताप्नको लागि
ए राति ताप्नको लागि जाडो नहोस् भनेर
There are many reports of death caused by asphyxiation by smoke while living inside the small menstrual huts. One of the many victims is Sharmila Bujail, found dead the next morning from smoke inhalation. while exiled into the hut as per the age-old menstrual tradition. She was just a normal 14-year-old schoolgirl. During my journey to the village, I got to talk to her grandmother and her younger sister about the events of that night.
उसको 2 तारिकको राति हो बाहिर सरिएछि बिहान भन्दै रहेछ कि मेरो टाउको दुख्यो म आज स्कुल जान सक्दिनँ भनेर अब त्यहीँ सुतेछ सुतेर पल्लोहरूको नाति इन्डिया जान लागेको त्यहीँ सुतेछ सुतेर साँझ बाहिर सरेछ बाहिर सरेपछि म त्यही अब एक्लै सुतेबाट निकुन्दै गुन्दै अब आगो बालेर भित्र यस्तो भयो उस्तो भयो अब यी सबै उसैमा हुर्किएका हुन् मेरा ती बच्चा पनि त्यसैमा हुर्किएका हुन् त्यसो गरेको अब 9 क्लासमा छि अब कसरी मैले बिहान बाबुले थाहा पायो हामी त मोबाइलसँग बस्दा थियौँ फेरि त्यहाँबाट हामीलाई फोन गरे हामी आयौँ आएपछि अब त्यस्तो त्यस्तो भयो त्यसै यिनीहरू पनि काउडा गयो त्यस्तो तोफा थियो बिसिराबाट केही लाग्दैन सुम्झेबाट मुटु भत्लिन्छ सबैतिर दुखिन्छ त्यहाँ बसिकेर नेपालको सरकारले के औषध पनि गरेन केही गरेन कति आया दिल्लीका पत्रकार आया काठमाडौँका आया अमेरिकनका आया सब आया मेरो घर पुरा जाँचेर लियो तर कसले मात्रै यस्तो गरौँले उस्तो गरौँले कसले के अब दुःखैमा छोरी पनि बितिहाल्यो अब सानो सानो नातिनी छन् आफ्नो के गरौँ यस्तै गरेर पाल्नु बसिया छ सहारा केही छैन त्यस्तो छ अब के गर्ने कतिसम्म दुःखमा छ त्यो दुःखाइन्छ उसको बारेमा केही भएको होइन केही पनि केही सहारा कसैले केही गरेन
अहिले चाहिँ दिदी बितेको चाहिँ 7 वर्ष हुन आँट्यो अनि अब ऊ बितेको कसरी त्यो चाहिँ थाहा छैन तर उसलाई अब बितेको बिहान उठ्दाखेरि पाएको हो अनि म बस्न सक्नुहुन्छ लागि अनि अब त्यतिखेर चाहिँ हामीहरू सानै थिए हामीहरू चाहिँ उसँग बस्थेन ऊ चाहिँ बाबा मम्मीसँग बस्थ्यो अनि फेरि हामीहरू चाहिँ मोबाइल चाहिँ पढ्थ्यौँ अनि फेरि लगभग कति वर्षको भनेपछि 13-14 वर्षको लगभग 15 वर्षसम्म समथिङ यस्तै भयो त्यो होला अनि फेरि अनि म यही भन्न चाहन्छु कि यहाँभन्दा पछिको दिदीबहिनीहरू यसरी अब गोठमा नबस्दिनु होला घरमा बस्नु होला अनि उहाँहरूलाई अब जस्तै हुन्छ नि अब बाहिर घरभन्दा धेरै टाढा राखिदिने फेरि धेरै समस्याहरू हुन्छ पेट दुख्ने अनि धेरै हुन्छ नि त अब अनि त्यसैले घरमा बसालिदिनु होला अनि उनीहरूलाई चाहिने पौष्टिक खानेकुराहरू आवश्यक हुन्छ होला त्यो कुराहरू पनि उहाँहरूलाई दिनु होला अनि जस्तै म के भन्न चाहन्छु भनेपछि योभन्दा पछिको हामीहरूको पुस्ताहरूको जस्तो योभन्दा पछिको पालेको बहिनीहरूलाई यस्तो गोठमा नबसाल्नु होला अनि उनीहरूलाई जस्तै कि हुन्छ नि धेरै समस्याहरू हुन्छ जस्तै टोइलेट यस्तो हुन्छ नि बाहिर धेरै टाढा पठाउने फेरि अनि उनीहरू अब 81 फेरि कसरी बित्यो भनेर पनि थाहा पनि हुँदैन बित्नु पनि अब धेरै कारण पनि हुनसक्छ होला अनि उहाँहरूलाई अब अझ फेरि जस्तै कि प्रचार गरेर उहाँहरूलाई घरमा बसाल्ने यस्तै सल्लाहहरू दिनु होला
While the exact number of deaths due to these practices aren't officially available, a lot of other cases, including molestation, snake bites, animal attacks, and asphyxiation from inhaling smoke due to poor ventilation. Through the Nepal government, along with the NGOs, are conducting awareness programs to root out this blind practice. The results are slow and time consuming, as it needs the cooperation of the society and the families to understand and change their mindset towards the old and the ancient tradition.
यसको सबभन्दा सानो हुन्छ यसमा अनि चाहिँ यो तरिका है सबभन्दा राम्रो यो तरिका है त एकदम सानो मुख हुन्छ अनि चाहिँ हामीलाई राख्न चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ है त ल यो यो भित्र राख्नलाई चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ सबभन्दा राम्रो
In Assam, women use old clothes during their periods because they cannot afford sanitary pads or menstrual cups. She is Sangeeta Kadiat. She shares her unfair experiences faced in her home and society.
हाम्रो समाजमा पनि धेरै कोही चाहिँ घरमा बस्छन् कोही चाहिँ गोठमा बस्छन् त्यो पनि छ तर अहिलेकी हाम्री मम्मीहरू चाहिँ अलि शिक्षित भएर घरमा बस्नुपर्छ भनेर घरमै बसाउनुहुन्छ हामीहरूलाई चाहिँ तर पहिलेका बाजे बजेहरूले चाहिँ गोठमा बस्नुपर्छ भनेर त्यो कुरामा हामीहरूलाई गोठमा बसाउँछन् छाउपडी हुँदा पनि किन यति धेरै भेदभाव गरेको होला त किनकि उनीहरूमा चेतना नभएको कारणले होला सायद भन्न चाहन्छु म
In my journey, I have seen the rise in awareness through education among the women and girls in school to eliminate the practice of chowpadi. I hope that day comes soon where no children or mother has to suffer or die from this unhuman practice.
All right, so welcome back one more time. Now, on Friday, we are watching some videos. This is very realistic videos about Nepal and Nepalese condition. So as I mentioned already, there are many social evils that is happening in our country, Nepal, especially Chopadi Pratha. And yes, dowry system is also one of the burning issue. Not only that, we are facing lots of crises like financial deprivation, unemployment problem, brain drain, भनेको बौद्धिक पलायन. Okay, and not only that, like prostitution, women trafficking, right? Traffic congestion, deforestation. These are the problem actually. But talking about the superstition belief, भनेको रूढिवादी कुराहरू, supernatural beliefहरू हुन्छ. हो जुन बिलिफहरूले चाहिँ नेपाललाई छोड्न सकेको छैन. अहिले पनि most of the people in Nepal they believe on supernatural event. They believe on Sahaman and clan भनेको धामी झाँक्रीमा विश्वास गर्ने. They believe on witchcraft, right? Witch doctor rather than the doctors and scientific innovation. Therefore, this type of video will help you to boost up your knowledge and also how to speak English very confidently, what kind of sentences and words we need to mix up when we make different sentences. So according to that, we are trying to listen this. For your kind information, yes, from the very beginning day, we had been discussing about this issue, and we had made a kind of plan and policy for the class. Sunday, Monday, grammar. We are discussing about grammatical function like tense, parts of speech, Nepali to English translation, English to Nepali translation, synonym, antonym, punctuation, preparation, connectives, and all. And Tuesday, we have been doing about free writing, okay, like blog writing, article writing, news writing, story developing, composition writing, biography, and many other innumerable writing we have. And Wednesday, we are discussing about, yes, speaking practice, listening practice as well, and some vocabulary on Wednesday. And Thursday, we are having interview. Okay. Yesterday, we discussed about some topic on. You gave a very nice performance. I appreciated your beauty, and I gave the point as well. So this type of program will really help you to change your English dramatically. है यसलाई परिवर्तन गर्नको लागि यस्तो कुराहरू सुनिनुपर्छ र म तपाईँहरूलाई फेरि एउटा भिडियो प्ले गर्छु यो चाहिँ लेक्स लिम्बू भनेको इज माई फेभरेट बाई द वे इट इज allegedly said that he is like a gay means half woman half man okay but his sound is absolutely like a male but he is so genius he raised from UK right he burned in UK no he burned in Nepal he went to UK he got all the lesson education from the UK. He came back Nepal and he became a kind of traveler. Now he has taken lots of interview with multiple stars. है र यो भिडियो चाहिँ तपाईँहरूको लागि एकदम काफी हुन्छ उसको प्रोनाउन्सिएसन स्किल्सहरू सुन्नु होला यसबाट केही इन्सपायर गर्ने ठाउँहरू हुन्छन् र कुनै कुनै शब्दहरू अलि अजिबको युनिक शब्दहरू छ भने don't hesitate to copy that words in your copy and understand as well. So let's watch this video. So if you have any question at this very crucial time, you can text. Anshule भन्नुभएको रहेछ this problem is still existing हुन्छ exist होइन existing in my hometown we are educated but still we are not able to remove that problem. Yes, Anshu, I can understand. Now just a few seconds, let me come back. Just hang on a few seconds. I'm coming back. Okay. ल यसमा विविधता तपाईँको नेपालीबाट पनि प्रसङ्ग छ है नेपालीको उल्थाहरू प्रसङ्गहरू रमाइलो कहानीहरू छ हल्का सुन्नु होला यसको लेन्थ भनेको 1 आवरको छ 1 आवर कम्प्लिट रूपमा सुन्दाखेरि अलिकति पट्यार लाग्न सक्छ म विविधता रिफ्रेसमेन्टको लागि यसपछि म तपाईँहरूलाई एउटा मदरली गीत पनि सुनाउँछु है जुन कुरा चाहिँ हामीले लास्ट टाइम लेखेको थियौँ मदरली लभ है आमाको माया भन्ने विषयमा एसे लेखेको थियौँ त्यो एसेलाई टच हुने हिसाबले म एउटा भिडियो पनि प्ले गर्छु सायद if you love your mother if you have your mother if your mother is some kind of handicap or you are suffering from some kind of shortages है कि अभावहरू छ भने सायद तपाईँले यो भिडियो हेरेर रुनुहुन्छ है you start dropping down your tears it doesn't matter it will soothe your mind तपाईँको माइन्डलाई सुथ र अलिकति पेसिफाई गर्छ है काम गर्छ टेक इट इजी ल अब हामी एउटा भिडियो हेर्छौँ फेरि जस्ट 15 मिनट्स त्यसपछि म तपाईँहरूलाई एउटा सङ सुनाउँछु मदरली सङ okay here we go.
Welcome, Pushpa. Thank you so much for joining me on the Action with Pod.
Okay, are you able to listen the audio sound, please? Ansu. I just muted. No, video मैले अड्काके हो.
Sound clear छ.
Hey, okay.
Podcast.
Thank you.
I think we're speaking like this for the first time, and I've known you for a while. But if you have to introduce yourself, or when you introduce yourself, how do you kind of lead that conversation with people?
Well, I thought you were doing that.
Well, okay, like,
Uh,
okay, मैले अब छोटकरीमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि त अब I think हामी फर्स्ट टाइम चाहिँ 2011मा चाहिँ एकअर्कालाई चिन्यौँ अनि
yes,
त्यति बेला
yes.
चाहिँ no, I don't want to say किनभने
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you able to listen this audio clip or not? Ansu, I'm asking to you. Yeah. सानो आएको छ है?
हजुर
How is it possible? Let me rectify the errors.
त्यहाँ चाहिँ I want to get to 2011
Yeah,
मा how we
yeah.
met पछि.
Okay,
But if
okay.
you could start from like who you are, what you do now, that would be great.
Okay. So in terms of work, I work with the police. I'm with Hampshire Police, and I'm a police constable at the moment. And other than that, I'm just doing my hiking, trekking, mountaineering, that side of the things. So if that sums up my quick intro.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great intro. And when I first met you, you weren't in the police. You hadn't
No.
joined yet. But I believe, I think this was around 2013 को for 2013-14 period ma होला कि.
Yes,
I
yeah.
remember this conversation that I had. You called me. I was in Wimbledon, Wimbledon train station ma. किनभने त्यति बेला चाहिँ I think you had shown interest ट्रेसिङ
Tracing
नेपालमा
Nepal.
आउँछु भन्ने
Yes.
खालको कुरा थियो बट के भनेको थियो नि मैले पुलिसमा पनि भर्खर साइन अप गरेको छु सो ट्रेनिङ इत्यादि हुन सक्छ होला
Yes,
भनेको
yes.
थियो अनि आई वाज लाइक ओ माई गॉड लाइक मैले सोचेकै थिएन होइन किनभने त्योभन्दा अगाडि अब यु आर डुइङ अदर थिङ्स एन्ड हाउ वी
Yes,
मेट
yeah.
वाज डिफरेन्ट एज वेल
Exactly, yeah,
सो
yeah.
त्यो समयमा 2000 आई गेस 14 को समयमा how 2013-14 को समयमा like कहाँबाट चाहिँ like you know what made you join
police?
and yeah the police force
As you said, even I hadn't thought about it as well. To be honest with you, I was always well looking for something that I really enjoyed doing, or that kind of say resonates with my I don't know, my passion, my work ethics and personality, I guess. So in between, when I met you previously several times on events and various say socials, I had been working with in food business retail, or, I don't know, care home, teaching assistant, all sorts. But I never felt this is it, kalke, you know, feeling. So I was always looking for something that I didn't know what job or what career, but I knew what I was looking for. And my first job was in a pizza place. So I never obviously wanted to be a pizza girl for the rest of my life.
yeah
So I was constantly
like
looking and
first job went from the point you came to the UK?
Yes, yeah. So that was my very first job. And after that, in the process of, you know, looking out for jobs, or say a stable job, I guess, I saw this ad about the police, and just before I joined, I was working for a local council as a they used to call a community support officer, which is basically dealing with low-level crimes, antisocial behaviors. So that led me to say interact or liaise with local police officers. And unbeknown to me, that job was, I was made redundant as well. So there was another, again, looking for job. So this vacancy came up and I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. And that's how it started. But I think, yeah, I don't regret it. I think it's the best decision. I just enjoy my role, job, and I guess I'm happy with this job at the moment.
So how many years has it been now?
Coming up to 8 years.
8 years.
Yes,
wow, eh?
yeah. So
Time
well,
flies.
2014.
Yeah.
That's when, you know, when I had to cancel your offer.
Otherwise, Pushpa would have been one of the first team leaders for Tracing Nepal.
Tracing Nepal. I was really, that project was really interesting as well. I really wanted to get involved, but hey.
I mean, even better. Now we'll have somebody who's, you know, a working cop back in the UK, being a team leader one day, you know, when we fix the time.
Yes,
and, you know, you have
definitely.
so much more to share. You know, you already had a lot to share. र सिकाउन र बुझाउनमा तर अहिले त झन् धेरै त्यही भएर पनि you know you're here. र एउटा कुरा चाहिँ सोध्नु मन थियो लाइक पुलिसमा जोइन गर्नको लागि चाहिँ प्रोसेस चाहिँ के छ इज इट अ simple case of just applying or but then about you know you're joining an institution which is so big, right? So how long does that take?
So the joining process is it depends on the force, as in, for example, in Hampshire it's Hampshire Constabulary. I'm sure Kent would be Kent Police. The London would be Metropolitan. So there's slight difference as to the time scale or the process, but the process is same. But what I mean is the time scale might be slightly different. So when I joined, you had the application process. So the application process in itself was 10, 14 pages long. So you already had to explain why you want to join, who you are, what do you bring, all kinds of, the application process itself was quite off-putting, honestly speaking.
So lots of like detailing.
Very.
कुन समयमा कहाँ थियो कुन ठाउँमा बस्यो
Oh, yes, yeah.
नेपालको त भन्नु त कति गाह्रो भयो
Exactly.
एड्रेसहरु दिँदा हैन
Oh, so that the background checks came later. So application process, and if you got selected, then there is sort of an assessment process, the practical assessment, and then after written test, maths, English, report writing, all those kind of tests. And after there's a board panel interview with big bosses or senior supervisors, and fitness test, medical, and then there's another final sort of one-to-one interview just to make sure that this is. So there's certain stages, and the vetting. Last 10 years, where have you been? The countries you've been to. Nepal was quite difficult because it's you don't have street names or anything, and it just and also being in the the Gurkha children, you're kind of traveling around and you can't put all those countries, and it's so difficult. So that was when I joined, and that process was about 5 to 6 months. So once you got selected, then the training starts. Training was about 12, 15 weeks, and you have to pass that training as well. And once you pass, then you're posted to an area.
Training based to 12 to 15 weeks good training, Martin. Is it more like learning via presentations and different people come and deliver different things, or is there a hands-on element?
It's both. So you are learning or studying about the law, and it's tutor-based, a teacher or somebody running the session or class. And in between, obviously, it's incorporated with the practical, because arresting person is something you can't do PowerPoint presentation. You have to show how you do it. So, and having passed, so after you pass the training, then you are sent to a posting, and you are placed for 2 years probation. So, which is that you're not independent as such. So you are monitored for 2 years. So that's the time to kind of again build yourself, learn more practical, hands-on, dealing with public. And once you are, say, not authorized, but then competent enough, then you are independent. Then only after 2 years you're independent, and they can not sack you.
Okay, so you kind of like
permanent.
Yeah, you've kind of got yourself in a place where you're like, I've gone through all that journey.
Exactly, yes. So it sounds a long process, but it just flies by so quickly.
I can imagine. धेरै कुरा सिक्नु पर्ने
Yeah,
हुन्छ
yeah.
नि त,
Oh my
हैन?
God. And it's just, I don't know if we are going to come to that, but then I had my own kind of personal challenge, joining the police or during that process, because I wasn't brought up in this country. So for me, having to learn the social aspects of the thing, that the British society, the dynamics of how, the society, because I was brought up in Nepal, I was 17 when I came over. So which meant that I was very much embedded or brought up in this Nepalese kind of culture environment. So that was another thing for me to learn, because it was, when I went to people's houses to deal with people, it just was very insightful and eye-opening. I was so naive that, oh my God, यस्तो पनि हुँदो रहेछ British society, the poverty, the socio-economic, the issues. Obviously, I'm not trying to paint, doom and gloom picture of British society. That you know what I mean? It was just something that you see that as a normal members of public that you don't get to see. So those were the things that were very much I had to quickly learn and adapt to, dealing with different people in the different style, or basically just learning again, the new apart from obviously the law and that side of the thing. So it was challenging that it was very eye-opening and yeah, so much learning, still learning to this date.
Yeah. So I guess like because kanun bhaneko law bhaneko it's constantly changing, it's constantly updating and a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
कुरा त त्यो इन्सिडेन्ट हुन्छ या एउटा केस आउँछ अनि त्यस पछाडि you know हामी we go back and think okay कानुनमा चाहिँ के लेखेको छ भनेर. So in that respect for you अहिले पनि your learning process is it like pretty much continuous?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, as you very much pointed out, it's every time updated, new policies, new guidelines. So law is there, but then at the same time there are institutional sort of policies, guidelines, or change bako and so you have to keep yourself up to date. Otherwise, you are doing things illegally.
या अनि अब यो यो फोर्सेस जोइन गर्नुको बारेमा चाहिँ एउटा के पनि सोध्न चाहन्छु भने एज अ अब हामी नेपालीहरू यहाँ अब छोटो समयमा स्पेसली 2006देखि चाहिँ अब धेरै मान्छेहरू यहाँ आयो युकेमा र अहिले चाहिँ अहिलेको समयमा चाहिँ 2022मा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ डिफ्रेन्ट मान्छेहरू डिफ्रेन्ट सेक्टर्समा छन् कुनै कुनै अब यु नो अकाउन्टिङ फाइनेन्स इत्यादिमा अलिकति धेरै छन् होला तर कति सेक्टर्समा अलिक थोरै छ बट पुग्नु त पुगेको छन् है. यो अब पुलिसको बारेमा सोच्दाखेरि मलाई याद छ पहिलादेखि नै अब कोही कोही मामाहरू होइन some of the early ones they're very well known because they've been there for अलिकति longer period. तर when it comes to अब नेपाली women त्यति धेरै example अथवा सोचिँदैन नाम आउँदैन होइन. अनि for you was there kind of like ओ तर अरू कसैले पनि होइन आई हेभन सिन समबडी नेपाली एन्ड आई हेभन नेपाली मात्र नभएर एउटा साउथ एसियन वुमेनहरूमा पनि होइन त्यस्तो एक्जाम्पल्सहरू कहिलेकाहीँ वी ल्याक बिकज वी ओन्ली टेन टु स्टिक टु आवर ओन पट अफ कम्युनिटी है वी पिजन होल्ड आवर सेल्फ समटाइम्स सो you know for you like what was that process like your soch pani you know was that something that was in your mind?
So yes, when I joined there weren't any Nepalese people in there. Well, maybe there were, but I didn't know about them. So that was also another self-doubt kind of feeling for me that, oh my God, हाम्रो कम्युनिटीबाट त यो सेक्टरमा गएको छैन, maybe this is not for us खालके हुन्छ नि, because we tend to go to tried and tested, already experiment proven job sectorमा. So that definitely I wouldn't say held me back, but that kind of question आएको थियो. But then I thought, no, just let's give it a try. And once त्यो in भइसकेपछि चाहिँ I was still self-doubting myself किनकि when you see around at the station I was the only Asian person, so let alone Nepali or female. So I had to be really careful. I was, mindful that, I can't make any mistakes because people would know, that Asian officer, so they can't miss, But later on, I went to various events and conference where I could see other South Asian females in high-ranking position, and that really gave me that hope and kind of oh wow, हाम्रो मान्छे पनि रहेछ, not necessarily नेपाली नभए पनि हाम्रो एरियाको अथवा साउथ ईस्ट एसियन कम्युनिटीको पनि मान्छे रहेछ भनेर. अनि that definitely having that role model or representation definitely gives you that that hope and kind of inspiration, I think. But now from Nepalese community we have combining various forces, for example Metropolitan Kent, Surrey or Hampshire. We have, I think, about 17, 18 Harima officers.
That's nice.
Including detectives, police constable, and PCSO, non-warranted role. And we have a sort of a group. So I was quite happy and at the same time surprised that, oh my God, there were this many people,
nice.
Not Lukiko, but I do know about. And we are constantly in communication, and we don't have an official organization or hub as such, that we have this informal group where we are kind of helping or supporting each other, and anybody interested, they can come to us, have a chat, and we can kind of run through what the
All right. So I would like to welcome you one more time. Now, this is the ending of the speech. You heard this world-renowned celebrity's speech as a whole. If you want to really increase your vocabulary, if you want to increase your speaking confidence and all, what you have to do is you have to get high faith and determination within yourself. है तपाईँले आत्मनिर्णय, I can do it. I'm not back in this position. I do have a certain vibes. Okay, I cannot step back like other losers. I'm gonna be a winners. You have to think some kind of positive feeling within yourself. Okay, not only that, you must know good English. That means having a good knowledge upon English. Okay, using very nice and good vocabulary, making your sentence structure perfect. अब यहाँ चाहिँ अलिकति स्ट्यान्डर्ड भएको हुनाले केही टफ वर्डहरू पनि पेश गरेको जस्तो देखिन्छ, सुनिन्छ है। उसले चाहिँ अलिक फास्ट तरिकाले आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु स्टिक अन दिस टोकमा एन्ड फिलोसफिकली यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ भनेको देखिन्छ। तर हामीले सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ ब्रेन ड्रेन हुने तरिकाले क्या तपाईँको माइन्ड बगलिङ तरिकाले बोल्नुपर्ने हुन्छ सोचेर। जस्तै केही कुरा हामीले बोल्छौँ भने टेल मी अबाउट ओके गोइङ टु अब्रोड कन्ट्री, विदेश जानुको कारण तपाईँ भन्नुहोस् भन्यो भने बिस्तारै बोल्न सकिन्छ है, बिस्तारै सोचेर बोल्ने हो। Well, going to abroad country, it has become trend and tendency among the youngsters today. Nepal is a transitional country. There are lots of changes that is happening day by day. Many youth aged 16 to 30, they migrate to abroad country with the aim of getting opportunities like doing some study, doing some research, and most importantly, they want to settle themselves by earning. Their core intention is to earn money and to fulfill their basic needs. Humans have basic needs. There are three basic needs that we want to fulfill, including food, clothes, and shelter. Apart from that, to Bahaik money, we do have boundless of desires, like making a big bungalow, Ramro bungalow bananu, getting a car, and getting all kind of material possessions. हरेक भौतिक सुखहरू प्राप्त गर्नु, that is our prime target, मुख्य target भनेको त्यो हो. So going abroad country, it means they want to uplift the standard of their living. However, तैपनि some people they face lots of problem, like they may suffer from homesickness. Going to abroad country, it means there is kind of disbalance or imbalance between culture and language, which may create some kind of barriers in terms of communication. कम्युनिकेसनमा चाहिँ के अवरोधहरू हुन सक्छ भाषाको फरक विविधताले गर्दाखेरि भन्न चाहिँ यस्तो कुरा सोचेर बोल्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है। ल ठिक छ, यो आगामी दिनमा पनि हामी गर्छ, पक्कै पनि हामीले आजको अध्याय भनेको भिडियोमा गर्यौं। नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे हामी गर्छौँ टेस्ट है। हाम्रो एउटा फ्राइडे भिडियो हुन्छ, अर्को फ्राइडे हामी टेस्ट गर्छौँ। अब म क्वेसनहरू बनाउँछु, क्वेसनहरू बनाएर तपाईहरुलाई त्यही दिन है अन द स्पोट I'll give a link and you can click the link and we do. And we don't have any public holiday further. So unless you have some severe problem, unless I have some severe problem, okay, अनुकूल प्रतिकूल समस्याहरू भयो भने मात्रै we can grant leave. Otherwise, no leave. Tomorrow, Saturday, you have to stick with your family member doing some constructive job on Saturday. Enjoy. So saying this, I would like to play the video about motherly love. है मैले तपाईहरुलाई वर्ड दिएको थिएँ, वाचा गरेको थिएँ कि म के सुनाउँछु भनेर। लास्ट टाइम हामीले लास्ट विक लेखेका थियौँ मदरली लभको बारेमा, हामीले यसै लेखेका थियौँ है। र त्यही बमोजिम सुन्नु होला, एउटा राम्रो भिडियो, you're gonna cry, you'll express your feeling and sentiment for sure. Okay, now watch it. That's interesting.
अभी तक मैंने जितने भी सॉन्ग्स किए हैं यूट्यूब पे या कहीं भी, जितने भी लाइफ में मैंने सॉन्ग्स गाए हैं, उनमें से सबसे स्पेशल ये सॉन्ग है आज मैं जो गाने जा रही हूँ। वो स्पेशल इसलिए है क्योंकि ये सॉन्ग डेडिकेटेड है मेरी मम्मू के लिए, मेरी माँ जो दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा स्पेशल हैं मेरे लिए। और जितने भी लोग वीडियो देख रहे हैं, आप सबको ये मैं कहना चाहूँगी कि वैसे तो आई एम नो वन टू से, मैं बहुत छोटी हूँ ये सब बातें कहने के लिए, बट आई थिंक हम सबको अपनी माँओं को सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार करना चाहिए क्योंकि उनसे बड़ा, उनसे प्यारा दुनिया में कोई नहीं है। सो दिस सॉन्ग इज़ डेडिकेटेड टू स्पेशली माय मदर, मम्मी, ये आपके लिए है। और दुनिया में जितनी भी माएँ हैं उन सब के लिए है ये गाना। तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ, दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ, मेरे लिए जागी है तू, मेरे लिए जागी है तू, सारी सारी रतियाँ मेरी निंदिया पे, अपनी निंदिया भी तूने वारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, अपना नहीं तुझे सुख दुख कोई, अपना नहीं तुझे सुख दुख कोई, मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई, मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई, मैं रोया तू रोई, मेरे हंसने पे मेरे रोने पे तू बलहारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ये लास्ट अंतरा सबसे ज़्यादा मेरा फेवरेट है। बहुत सुंदर लिखा है। क्या लिखा है सुनिए। माँ बच्चों की जान होती है, माँ बच्चों की जान होती है, वो होते हैं किस्मत वाले, वो होते हैं किस्मत वाले, जिनके माँ होती है कितनी सुंदर है, कितनी शीतल है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ मम्मा, थैंक यू सो मच। आपने मुझे ये लाइफ दी। मैं आपके बिना कुछ भी नहीं हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच। आई लव, आई रियली लव यू मम्मा। बस अब हमेशा हमारे साथ रहना। आई लव यू। बाय।
Yes, all-time favorite, Neha Cocker. Yeah, she's my favorite singer at the same time. Now, sometime we can have some refreshment and amusement. This is very necessary because we are being overburdened with several duties, works, anxieties, many overloads we have. Okay, aside me, you are also job holder. Might be among you. Some people are bankers, teachers, maybe business person. You have lots of problem facing in your daily life, like having a loan, having a responsibility to run the family, earning, fulfilling the duties. Sometimes we have to listen the song. Song is the mental therapy. We can get some kind of remedy, okay, eradicating out all the problem like boredom, loneliness. Oh, एकदम हसल बसल सोसाइटीबाट मुक्त हुनको लागि चाहिँ you need to listen songs. So I think you enjoyed this song, and with the hope of okay, getting some satisfaction, okay, from your end, I would like to wrap up the class for today. आजको क्लास म ऱ्याप गर्नको लागि अनुमति माग्दछु. भोलि शनिबार है, शनिबार मस्त रहनुहोस्, बिजी रहनुहोस्, स्वस्थ रहनुहोस् है. मैले यति भने हस् त, मैले आजको लागि क्लास अन्त्य गर्ने निर्णय गरेँ. Thank you, Ruby, Ansu, for your lovely comments. Purna, thank you. So all the positive soul, please stick in the English. It is very important. Have a sun bath tomorrow. Trim your nail, bath, and be fresh. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Bye.